Hello everyone, it's Evie here. Welcome back to a brand new video. Today's video, we're going to be talking about what a forever world means to me. And yeah, if you enjoy this video, then leave a like, subscribe, to comment down what you thought about today's topic. I can go for 5 likes in today's video. Yeah, let's get straight into today's video. What does a forever world mean to me? And what have I learned in the past couple of months of playing in this world? Well, what I learned is that it's all about just taking your time and just going with the flow pretty much. Like, just having fun with the game. And not taking things too seriously all the time, because let me put it, when you go for big projects, go and try to be like, oh, I'm gonna have this. I usually say this to myself all the time. Oh, this world would be the best world ever. We're gonna have the most funnest time ever. You can say that, but with someone like me, that really just built myself out, because then I would have this this expectation for myself to always try to have fun, always go for big projects and stuff like that. And to simply put it, I didn't have fun without having that type of mindset. And what I learned is that survival is way more than just exploring, mining, crafting. It's about building your own experience in this world, your own, time capsule in a way, where you can look back on and stuff like that. Like, that's why I record videos in this world. That's why I decided to record videos in this world, and why I decided to go live in this world. Do live streams, because of the simple fact that that's really fun to do. Like, simply put it, it's something that makes me happy when I'm able to go live in this world. Stuff like that. We'll make videos in this world talking about subjects and stuff like that. And yeah. When I go farming in this build now, it's gonna be about having fun, because that is what a survival is meant to be. But that fun, try to where stress can just be let go, and for you to be like, you know what, I'm going to just set up, have fun and stuff like that. The simple fact is that you don't need to always take games seriously or go for anything big. You can go, for example, build. It took me a long time, years, because if you're an old school subscriber or watcher of the channel, you would know I tried to do survivor world videos in the past. I seriously did. I'm not lying or making it up when I say this. I actually tried several times, but the problem was I was so into playing survival, doing PvP on Hypixel and on the service, but most of the time Hypixel. It get better with PvP and stuff like that, to the point where it was really stopping my own self from having a survival like this, where we can look back on and say, we did it. We have a survivor world where we could just have fun in. And stuff like that. And where you could just do whatever you put your mind to. I got this happy guest a couple weeks ago, and I'm happy that I got it. They use our pronouns, by the way, because I think it's cool. Look at this. It's our own happy guest. Look at it, and now we go, wapa! Oh, that'd be cool. But yeah, wait, huh? Is it on peaceful mode? Okay. Now come when okay. Weird. but okay, we can stick with it. And yeah, like it took me like a long time to really understood that fact about the game. Like it's not always about taking stuff like, oh, I gotta be better than my friends, or gotta have this like. I'm not saying like if you're someone that does content like that, fine by me, like and stuff like that. I'm not gonna hate you for doing it, playing Minecraft that way. That's where you play the game, and if you've seen that Minecraft trailer, right? It goes with like the game's about what you can and cannot do. No one can tell you what you can and cannot do, and I live by that. Because like, because it's real. People try to be like one up you, be like, oh, but like, the thing is that you shouldn't do this or this and this in your world. But when you really start thinking of it, right, like how dumb that mindset is, like, oh, yeah. And I want to say this is that by building more in your world and doing stuff you haven't really done before, like building, exploring, starting farms, and doing projects, starting to like do big projects and stuff. Like I'm thinking about fixing this when when this is this recording is over. Make sure that I'm still recording. And yeah, like again, I never had a survival world where we just build stuff and explored and just did stuff for long periods of time. Like being much saying that this world means a lot to me because simply put it is that each time when I log on or do stuff like farming, mining, or whatever, like it's something that just of a mystery. Of just, oh, what am I gonna be doing today in this world? I'm gonna go gathering some wood or some materials. Because simply put it, this is what this world used to look like. This is the same world. I mined all this down to where it is. You see the same hole. I go line out with my elytra, that was elytra, and then I think it's over here where right here is where our station is, and then over there is like the build. Because if we took down loads of trees over here and over here also, you can really see the difference in this world. And the reason why I bring this up is because this leads perfectly into the next part of this video. Why why my world's called, I had this, the date, 12/8/24. You can see here, if it's building the world, 1/8/2025. Or if it's forever world, YT, 12/31/2024. This is for a survivor series that got burned off. And yeah. Because the simple fact that by having your date on your will, like having, the date that you started the will, the day that you started the will and stuff like that, you're actually able to look back. I don't say this in like one of my other videos, like I think a couple months ago, but I always want to mention that because the simple fact that people like that's one way for me to stay motivated. It's why what I learned in this world is that by having a date like that, like, oh, when I start this world, because for me, I don't like, and I'm not forgetting about like, okay, when I did start this world, by you being able to remember when you first started this world, be able to look back and be like, holy, it's been that long. To keep track of it, like, it started on December 8th. That means be like, let's see here. December 8th was on a Sunday. It was been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. It's been 7 months since this world has existed. 7 months. Almost a year of this world being the same. Which is something I never would have thought I would have a survival world, even last. I didn't plan this world for a couple months, not gonna lie. But now that I've been playing more and more and more, this world's gonna the world that expand. And you'll be asking me, how do you stay motivated in this world for such a long time? Well, I've been watching other content creators and learning what they do and learning how they have fun. And one thing I learned is that they just have fun with what the game has to offer. Like, for example, like if they're PvP, then they do PvP. If they're someone that loves doing like SMPs and just having fun with the survivor mode part of the game, then you know, yeah. For someone like me, I recently learned that the game that I've been locking myself out of was building. Because I used to only do this. There was a pattern. I pop on the world, mine, explore, and farm. Again and again and again. And to me, in my opinion, that gets boring really fast and repetitive. By you changing things up. By changing things up, for example. By like, oh, for example, building, you know, a farmhouse like this. You know, that's not really fun, but building a farm tower or whatever. They're building the house like they didn't even have a house for the longest time in this realm. Look back at any of the videos, I never had to have that. That didn't even exist. That whole house, it didn't exist for several months in this realm, by the way. This was the crib. So it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 18 chests, my bed, and 4 furnaces, a smoker, a cow table, and a chest, an anvil, Vincent's table, and a stone cutter. And my farms. And yeah. It really put it, this area was just, yeah. And that's gonna be for like, I don't know. I didn't make that's the case. I think that's definitely gonna be our main base. I think that's gonna be definitely a mining area where we're gonna work on more in the future. Who knows? That's the same, right? See right there, I said, oh, we're gonna be working out more in the future. If you would have told me, if you would have said I would have had plans for a world for months on end and plan things through, you would have been like, you won't be able to do it. Because in past Survivor series, you would be able to do it. It's because when doing a Survivor series, it puts pressure off me doing it in that format. But I feel like this is kind of like a Survivor series in a way, where I just started showcasing from the top of showcasing this world whenever I started showcasing it. I don't really remember. But just having fun. I have fun in this world no matter what I do. Because the take itself seriously at times just ruins the experience of this world. And that's something that like I don't really want to really do. You know? And you know, I used to watch Craft, and I used to. This is on my bit, by the way. This is gonna be viewers, by the way. And simply put it, I never really had fun going for big projects. Never. And of course, you have the infamous, you know, mountain over here that we've been mining at. But yeah. Other than that, like I just been having fun building more in this world, realizing I've been locking myself away from building, getting new mobs as pets, or just building in new ways. In example, instead of always using glass, because if you were to, you know, like realize something, all this built, like this one, that one, and this one, don't use glass as windows. They use fences or fence gates as windows, because the simple fact that I decided to go for this kind of lore where Savannah doesn't have any sand. So since it doesn't have any sand, what's the best, best block closer to, to a window? Well, fences. And I think that it looks really, really nice as windows, in my opinion. But it's the fact that it makes it look way more better. And I don't go for any grand builds where it's like, oh, Hermitcraft good, or any like master class type build. I just do builds that make me happy, like, and stuff like that. Like, I didn't know what to do with this build for the longest time. Until recently, I was like, you know what? I'm turning it to a like cooking house where we're like smelting that area where we can just smelt stuff, Look at it. Now we have like food like ever. Let's look at this. Look at this, for example, like boom, boom. Look at that, like we're gonna be good in this world. It's like food now. Like we're not gonna be able to run out of food for a long, long time. I think all my food's gonna go in here. Look at this, like this is gonna be good for like a good while. And yeah, by making your builds like, oh, for example, storage room up there. I saw you. Another storage room up here. And then, of course, storage room right there. Cooking / smelt room over there. Farms over there. Boom. Like, but then then you got farms for you got potatoes, carrot, and wheat. And what's going on over there then? Well, what's going on over there is my mine's over there, right? You got a mine over there. And by having areas for you to go to, you're gonna make yourself having to go to there. And that's why I feel like if I end up having a mine in that house, it will incomplete the purpose of it, and I don't want that. I'm not saying I'll never add that. In the future, I'll connect all the mines to each other in the future, underground. That is the plan, by the way, to do. It takes time, But yeah, that's pretty much all I really want to talk about. Is like what is forever means to me. And so story, take things one block at a time, and take a deep breath when you feel stressed, and to play this wonderful blocky cartoonist of a game. Like Watson again, that's how it kind of looks, and just having fun with your world, or SMP, or whatever, and just having fun with your friends, or playing on a solo survival world, and just doing whatever comes to your mind that day when you log on. Like half the time I'm like going on autopilot and going, oh, today I should farm, or I should build, or I should go mining for extra materials, or I should go extra like wood materials and stuff like that. And yeah, I'll go exploring or whatever. I'll look for mods and stuff like that. I can look for like cool mods to keep. And yeah, those are plans to have like a trophy with at some point as well. But yeah, other than that, like, yeah, that's I really had to say today. So if you did enjoy today's topic, then don't forget to leave a like, subscribe. Don't forget to join Discord down below in the description, as always, is. And yeah, good rest of your day, and I'll see you all in the next one. See ya.